My relationship to Christ prior to my accident was basically I always put Him last. I was involved a lot with my job and trying to save up money to buy a house. And instead of coming to Him and asking Him for it, I tried to do it my way. I was always a person who believed in myself. As you can see now, I'm in a wheelchair, and as I mentioned before, I was looking to get in a home for our family, and that's part of the reason why I'm in the position that I am now. We had just gotten the house, and I got a stomach virus. I had to work late hours, and instead of going to the doctor, I just manned it up. I woke up that morning not knowing what was going on. I was paralyzed from my legs. So had a couple guys put me in the truck and rushed me over to the emergency room, when then I was told, this is what you have, Guillain-Barré syndrome. And the nurse that was in the emergency room basically told me what I had, not by his experience, but because it had happened to him 5 years prior. Looking at him, he was able to walk and move his arms and basically was fine. And so I take it as a gift from God, letting me know, hey, this is what you have, but in the outcome, it's going to be okay. So it's been approximately 1.5 years at the time of my accident. About 6 months, I was on a respirator, couldn't breathe, no muscles were working in my body. I had to learn to talk, to eat. So it's been about a year on this wheelchair. It's starting to come back. I'm getting the movement in my arms and some in my legs. You know, being in this situation, it has changed my life and my family's life dramatically. Most of all, the relationship I have with Jesus Christ. You know, being in that hospital bed, laying there, not being able to talk, it begins to make you think and realize what is your life really all about. Before, it was nothing with Christ, and now it's all about Christ. And you know, I get a lot of people saying, oh, poor Joseph. Amazingly, I don't feel that way. I feel like I am a better person than I was before.
It was really hard. I couldn't have done it without God. At first, I thought I could do it by myself, but I couldn't do it on my own. I was always depending on my husband, and now that he wasn't there, who do I run to? But I always knew the answer. I knew God was there. The only thing that I had to do was run to Him. So that's what I did. I gave my heart to Him, and I, lifted my hands and gave, everything, all my problems and hardness to Him. And He strengthened me. He helped me get through everything.
Before this happened to me, I had so many people come up to me from nowhere and tell me the Lord wants to use you. And I just didn't know how. The things I am doing for the Lord now is He's put us in a good base church, and He's using me in so many ways that prior to my accident, I couldn't see myself doing the things I am doing for Him now. There's no doubt in my mind the reason I am in this chair is so He was able to get my attention and show me how He wanted me to be, how He wanted to use me in His works.
I think we are closer to God. He has brought us closer to Him and even closer to each other. Our family has bonded even more, and we have spent every minute together, and we have learned from each other, and in a pair we can do more things. So I'm here willing to help him, and he backs me up, and we can go really far in this ministry with God.
There's no doubt in my mind that the Lord has already healed me. It's just a matter of time that I'll be up and walking. When I say healing, there's more to it as physical. I'm talking about the spiritual healing that He's done in my life. Before my body was paralyzed, my spirit was paralyzed. And now that my body is paralyzed, I notice that my spirit is free and is running throughout God's work. I feel that basically I'm healed through the inside, and there's just a matter of time that He's going to heal me completely. And I believe one of those reasons is to share with you people today that there is a God and that He can heal you. And if seeing is believing, well then let y'all see it through me. And when His work is done in me, I can be a living proof that God has done miracles.